Hi YouTube. I've finally got a moment to update. My daughter makes it impossible to try and update because she's all over me and she wants to be in the camera and I can't talk. But hubby's taken the kids to Lachlan's got AFL, so he's taken the kids with him so I can make an update. Um, so a lot has happened. I am now, I was 14 weeks on Thursday. Today is Saturday. So 14 weeks and a few days pregnant. It has been a roller coaster. At 9 weeks, I was at work and I was almost finished my shift and I had the biggest bleed ever. It went through my pants and it was dripping on the floor and I immediately thought that I was losing the baby. It was so much blood, like I really thought that I had lost Bubba. I turned to my colleague and I'm like, I think I'm losing the baby. And so they took me to a different room and called an ambulance, which took them about 15 minutes to get there. When they took me to hospital, the doctor said, we'll see what's going on, but it sounds like you're having a miscarriage. And then they checked me, and so they took blood tests, and then they hadn't got the ultrasound machine, and the doctor said that she's not an expert at doing ultrasounds, but she just wants to make sure what was happening. So she had a look, and the baby was still there. I was shocked. I really thought I had lost the baby. Strong heartbeat and active as. She couldn't see where the bleed was coming from, so I had to wait a little bit longer, and they took me down to have a proper ultrasound. So I have placenta previa again, but this time the placenta is actually sitting, I think at that point it was 5 millimeters away from my cervix. So they said that the bleed was most probably coming from there as my bubba grows, the placenta moves and that's where the bleed is coming from. With Tilly, I had placenta previa, but I never had any bleeding. So after that, I was on strict bed rest for a week. After that, I stopped working. I think I missed a bit. Before 9 weeks, 2 weeks before the 9-week thing happened, I had a clot that came out, but everything was fine. I went to the IVF clinic and got a scan and everything was fine. So then then this happened. And then but then baby was fine. And then about a week ago, probably about a week ago, maybe 5 days ago, I woke up to blood again. I was okay because I thought, hey, it's to do with the placenta, because that's what had happened last time, and there wasn't that much blood, but there was still enough. The emergency department told me that as soon as anything, like any more bleeding happens, I need to go straight back. So we called the ambulance because the kids were asleep. I didn't want hubby to have to get them up and take me to the hospital. So we called the ambulance. They came and got me. They took me down, and then I went into the emergency department again, and they took blood tests, and the doctor, I wasn't really impressed with her, but she said, hey, we're just gonna have to wait till the blood tests come back to see if you're still pregnant, and if you are, then we'll give you a scan. So the blood test came back. I got there. I got into the bed at 1:30 a.m. I didn't get the blood tests until 9:30 a.m. So it was a long night. And when I did, the doctor came in and she said that I was miscarrying. She said your HCG levels has gone down 2,000 to 5,000 in number. So she was pretty certain I was miscarrying and that I needed to probably have a D&C later on, and that I was having a miscarriage, that's what she said, and that she wanted me to just have a scan to confirm, but she discharged me. They didn't even give me a scan while I was in hospital. I had to actually be discharged and go somewhere else. So somewhere, like I had to make an appointment to go and confirm my miscarriage. So that was a bit heartbreaking. I was an emotional wreck. Hubby came and got me straight away. And then I called one of the ultrasound places, and they said that they were fully booked, but call this other one and they should take me straight away. So, which they did. They said just start drinking water and come straight in. And then I went in and had the ultrasound, and I was like devastated. I was crying, and I just thought, nah, if the doctor thought that I was miscarrying, that at that, like, I was okay until that point when she said that to me. I went in for the ultrasound, and the ultrasound lady said the baby's fine. I was like, oh my goodness. So baby's fine. I was shocked, but I was so relieved that Bubba was still there, still growing, still fine, still measuring as Bub should, and yeah, it's been crazy. I had my midwife appointment a couple of days ago on Thursday. On Thursday I had the midwife appointment, and she was amazing. She explained everything to me. I'm a high risk pregnancy. I don't need to stay on bed rest. I am relaxing, only because it's Saturday. It's Mother's Day tomorrow here in Australia. Yeah, so she said I don't really need to do bed rest, but just take it easy. I'm high risk pregnancy. I have to have another scan at 16 weeks, just to measure my cervix to make sure that that's not opening, because I also high risk at having babies early, as my son and daughter were both exactly 5 weeks early. So I have a scan at 16 weeks, and then I have an early doctor's appointment, being high risk, to discuss my scan. And then at 20 weeks I have at 19 weeks I have another scan to measure the cervix again, and then they'll go from there. But yeah, so they'll see if I need to use those pessary things again. Yeah, but my midwife was so amazing. She explained everything. She said that there'll probably be more bleeding, and not to panic, but to go straight to the emergency department if it happens again, just in case I need a blood transfusion, and that I'm not losing too much blood, because a lot comes out. It's pretty scary. What else has been happening? But baby's been good. I'll see if I can try and put a photo from the ultrasound into this video. But if I can't, I'll most likely, if I get a chance, make another update after my next scan And I'll put that picture in if they give me one, because some places don't give me pictures. Oh, what else? Oh, some other bad news is that we have to move. They've given us 90 days to move out, because the owner got kicked out or something, and so he wants to move in here and renovate. So we are going to be moving again. It sucks, but because we love it here so much and it's big enough for everyone. But we're quite excited about moving, new start. I'm actually really looking forward to Christmas this year, because baby will be here and we'll be settled into our new place. So it's just going to feel like such a rush, like having to move, getting everything unpacked, then doing the nursery. And I can't do that much because I need to take it easy. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's about it for my update. If you have any questions, please ask. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching to all my subscribers that have been with me the whole way. But yeah, it seems like this pregnancy is going to be a bit of a roller coaster. But yeah, that's all I have. I'll upload this now. Okay, see.